But what you was about to say before I rudely interrupted you, man?
No. So on the last episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we was talking about the 3 C's, I didn't want nobody to think of any. I don't want y'all to think anything like, you know, judging y'all or put you in a spot where you don't feel comfortable or anything like that. Not to say it, that's because someone did mention it to me, and I said, you know, you had a choice. You had a choice to, you know, discipline yourself, or for both of y'all to come together and just actually do it for the better, you know. And the better could be just, I go my separate way, you go a separate way, and we can still upbring this child. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to put that in there, just to slip that in, because I think I didn't. Maybe I was saying it like in my head, but I wasn't really saying it out loud. Yeah. So, there is times where people just actually just don't, you know, have those feelings anymore. So it happens. But I don't want anybody to feel any type of way.
And I ain't gonna lie, what Spliff said was kind of true too.
Right.
Like sometimes people just be in that moment, and whatever comes out of that is like, nah, that's not what my intentions was. So.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Some people definitely just don't give a fuck in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Or like my parents' example. My father went too far with what he was doing, like on his personal side.
Okay.
And it kind of affected the family. So my mom was like, I'm out.
Correct. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So now that forces the kids. Oh, now you in a 1-parent household.
Okay. And
he might not have wanted that, but he wasn't in the state to fix that at the moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay. So maybe it's something like that. But like you saying, what was the 3 C's again?
Communication, cheating, and control. But she had added cash and something
comprehension,
else. And comprehension, right.
Communication, cheating, and control.
You could discipline yourself to not do any of those things.
Yeah. To
better yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just
like my
if
best,
you're willing.
Like my best friend, she just asked me. She asked me a question about my last relationship, right? Mm-hmm. So now that I'm doing this therapy thing, I'm trying. I am taking accountability, right? Okay. So I told her everything that I did wrong. Now I'll sprinkle in there. She might have not been perfect, you know what I'm saying? But that's cool, right? Because I wasn't perfect, you know what I'm saying? But if I was in the mind frame that I'm in right now, we would have been able to talk, communicate better than we did. So, you know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like, I think I had ended it with the communication. Like, you could communicate to somebody, but are they comprehending? Like how are they taking in your communication and receiving it and saying, yo, all right, this is how that person feels, this is what's supposed to be right, this is this and that.
So with that situation, I harken back to, I'm talking to now my male best friend, my son Cole. You know what I'm saying? So I say that, what I just said, right? I say, right. I wish I was in this mind frame to be able to communicate with her, right? And Cole said, nah, don't think of it like that, Notch. Because y'all had to go through what y'all had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe she would have still been on her shit that she was on. And you would have been on this type of shit. Right. And y'all would have still ended up breaking up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So don't think of it like that. Think of it like y'all both learned something from each other. Hopefully she learned something, because I haven't spoke to her. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, see, you just say I learned something from this. Because you really can't, don't put, see, and this is where I try to eliminate the you and trying to put the I motherfucker me first. You know what I'm saying? I try to put that because I'm so deeply into a you person, you, and forgetting about me. You know, and not to say I'm being mean or like, damn, you just malicious or not. It's not, has nothing to do with that at all. It has to do with the fact that I know how it feels. I've been through it. Yeah. So I'm still gonna be myself, but there's some limitations that I gotta put on some things. Mm-hmm. So when I'm communicating to somebody, I'm expecting you to whatever I'm taking into consideration of how I'm feeling. You know, some people can't relate to that feeling. You know, maybe they could. You know, there's like maybe they had never been through something, but there's some type of understanding. Like, I've been through this, so I can relate to why you're like this type shit. Yeah. You know, but that's just a little snippet. But it's just something that I feel like some people just need to just know how to and take someone's communication. Yeah, and then like you said, like I was like 32, 33 at the time, right? And I never did this in a relationship, right? Okay. So we had took a break, and she took a break, right? Okay. And I didn't know. Okay. But I did because we wasn't talking. But it was an extended one. So I'm like, damn. How extended? Like 2 months? Oh no. That's a minute, right? So so I'm like, yo, shit is over. So it led to that other C. I never cheated in any relationship. But I cheated in this one because I'm thinking that I'm done. We done, right? See, that thinking shit get y'all in trouble because there's no talking. There's nothing missing. So you're just assuming because I'm quiet, you quiet. All right, I'm going to do my thing. All right, Mr. Quiet. See? I'm out. Bye. But that's communication on both ends, right? It is communication. Because if I'm texting you, like, yo, what's up? And you're not hitting me back, god damn. Now it led to the cheating, right? I jumped on one of them apps. Boom. Right? Went and did my thing, right? But when we started talking again, and you know, when you do the deed, that's when the person sniffs and be like, yo, what you doing today? Like, oh my god, now you want to hit me back. Or like the I decided to do something, right? Right? See, that's the reason. That's y'all intuition. See, that's why I don't play with that whole cheating. Oh my god. Like, I will just look at you and think that you know something. Like, I'm gonna be in so fucking trouble. Like, you wanna see them on my face? Chun, but you know me. I'm a bit of the Virgo. I fucking hate y'all. So I'm sitting here, right, when she pull up, and she like, you know, we about to get into doing our thing, right? And I'm like, yo, super guilty, like this, like yo, like you caught a body and everybody looking at you, type shit, right? So I go, yo. She said, what? I said, yo, I did something with somebody. Yeah, right? So she like, I love you, you know what I mean? It is what it is, right? But I see it. I saw it. I saw the brain go. What click, you saw? Click. It's over. Her brain? Yeah, it's over. Like, you know how females, like, in their mind, it's like, when y'all make something up in your mind, it's like, yo, that's it. Boom. I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? But. Yeah, because why did you do it? I don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have no other excuse for what I said. Yeah, that's our thing. Like, like why? Like, and that's not a valid. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't. But if you did, it is what it is. But if you didn't, you know what I mean? See, okay, I understand. That was just me in a time when I wasn't who I am today. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And then control. I always tried to control the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that shit. Those three, when you said it, that's why I stood quiet and let y'all do y'all thing. Cause I'm like, she trying to touch my. I'm not trying to do that. Always see through me. Yeah, I'm just, you know, I just look at things and I hear these, and this is not just from this. This is just from life, from people in general. And I had someone that I was dealing with, and he blatantly came out and said, you know, I like to be in control. Yeah. So I was calmly quiet. I walked away from him. You know, just, you know, could we have a conversation? When I heard that shit, I was like, all right. And then I came back and I said, you know, a lion don't like to be in a cage. You know, it just don't feel right. And then he just like, oh. But it just made him understand that I understood him when he do certain things. Like, let's just say that we're in the kitchen cooking and shit like that, and I'm, you know, chefing it up, and he feel like he has to control how I do this. I ain't feeling that.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out the kitchen. Let me do my shit. You know what I'm saying? But then that one thing's going to another thing and another thing and another thing. And then, you understand? So it's like certain things, I guess you control in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? But don't control when it comes to certain things. Control things that will happen in your space. And if I just so happen to go into your space, all right, you control it. You know, that's your narrative. Control your narrative and see if I could jump on it and say, okay, cool.
But I think it just so happens to go to back what you was saying on the last episode too with that shit. Like, you can't control everything. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know the person.
Some people want to control when you want to go out. Some people want to control how much money you get. Some people control who your friends are around. See, you know what I'm saying? Some control.
That's crazy.
It's just so those things, and people been through it and done it. Know the feeling, know the signs of a control. Nah, you good.
Yeah, I think my thing was,
and some people don't know that they are, because that's just this, you know, that's just their nature. That's just you know, and they feel like they're helping you. They feel like they're doing something. Okay, good, but sometimes it could be a little
overbearing.
Yeah, yeah, shit.
Yeah, I know the feeling. That's why I'm glad you brought the conversation back up, because I wanted to dive deeper into it, because it's literally my story. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm where I'm at mentally, I like to literally say it out loud, so it won't be something that eats me inside.
Okay.
So I know that, you did that wrong, and you're going about it in a better way right now. Because if I am talking to somebody, or if I'm not, right, I see myself with certain shit like, you let that one go because it might have turned into something, but you let it go because you know it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So keep that path and keep everything positive, happy, you know what I'm saying, uplifted, because all that negative shit could turn into what I was saying, toxic shit. And I saw what it led me to, and it's like, all right, fuck it, I'm good on that. Like, even like a small example, like recently at work, my supervisors tried to come at me on some sideways shit, and I could have turned it left, but I was just like, I explained it shortly. I said, I'm almost comfortable in this.
Right.
So I'm not trying to do this, right? So please. And they was like, they understood. They was like, I understand what you were saying, because the situation wasn't as big as what they was trying to make it out to be. You know what I'm saying? So I took control of my emotions instead of blowing up, losing a job, and being where we was at last year. You know what I'm saying? I cannot do that no more.
That angry bird shit.
So when you keep bringing up being angry, I gotta keep defending myself. Like, nah, not no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing none of that shit no more. Like, anything little minuscule is like, fuck it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do nothing about that shit. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm trying to take account. I'm not trying. I am taking accountability of my faults. You know what I mean? So
you feel like? Do you feel like taking accountability means anything?
Yeah.
So let's just say someone take accountability of cheating. Like, yeah, I cheated. I'm sorry, baby. I ain't gonna do the same thing again. You took accountability of what you did wrong.
But that's
and you did it again.
That's not taking accountability, because you doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just talking out your ass. Yeah. So you just talking out your ass. Because again, that was me. People used to be like, bro, to be honest with you, that word is played out with you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you to death, and do the same shit the next day. And people be like, bro, I'm good. So I had to take accountability. I'm not saying sorry no more, because I'm not doing shit to say sorry no more. I'm good on that note, bro.
Listen, I've been around people that really took accountability in my face type shit, and go ahead and do the same shit again.
Yeah.
You know, so this is where